He had to hang up our call, so I have no idea what he's saying right now. So I'm gonna eat this burrito while he.
What's going on, man?
Pick a fucking game and play it. You keep popping up in the corner of my screen.
Oh, sorry. That's all fucking out of whack.
You're good, dude. My buddy Sam and I are recording something. He goes, "Will you tell your friend to stop playing Solaris?" So, all right, man. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Be well.
Oh yeah, you too, man.
Bye.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today, and I'm glad you did because I've got something pretty great for you, and that is another episode of Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy.
That, of course, is That, of course, is my friend Zach James. Zach, what's up?
Hello.
So last we left off, we had a tea party. We were princesses.
We kicked some fucking ass in mini golf.
And then we trapped ourselves with the promise of a fishing trip that we are not prepared for. But this episode, we're going to do some more dad dating, and we have a message from Matt that we need to check. Hey, Zachule, what are your feelings about poker? I need to break out. That was a little too Brian. Beyond hardly knowing her.
Poker.
There we go.
I hardly know her.
There it is. Well, good talk.
Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated.
No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games, and I figured I should send an invite your way.
That sounds great. I love losing money.
Cool, dude. See you soon.
Lose that
money.
Treat people better than they treat you.
Yeah, that's a good tip. How good are you at poker? Because I feel like a poker minigame is about to happen.
I'd say I'm on the low side of eh.
Okay.
Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under one arm. Crap, I should have brought something.
Hey, man.
Crap, I should have brought something.
No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet.
How long have you guys been at this for?
Years, buddy. It's a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes.
We pass through the fence, enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits at the corner, brooding as usual. What fucking voice did I give Blondie? Was he like the fucking hoity-toity voice?
I think it was snooty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe so.
Zachule, glad you can make it.
If that's not what it was, this is what it is.
So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times.
Craig's the resident shark.
Oh, fuck me. So now there's only 2 of you and there's 4 of me. Once Robert starts talking, too. We prefer the term person who's good at poker? I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college?
Poker face.
Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, that may have been a little defensive. I like how they all took the same stance, too. The fuck? Okay, I'm bad at poker. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks.
Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Did you say tithing?
You did, not Craig.
Tithing.
Hey, my chia seeds and granola energy bars are just as delicious.
That's
Everybody laughs.
No. Let's just get the game going. I love how there's so many people on screen that Matt doesn't even show up when he talks.
They couldn't render 4 still images. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily and I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like Matt will scratch his ear.
Hey.
Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
No, wait a second. Lying gets me hard.
Now wait just a goddamn second, you selfish prick. And I think you just loudly announced to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. The man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I've got God on my side. See? You can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it.
Robert, is that a flip phone?
Oh, I think I'm about to like Robert even more right now. Yeah. What, are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana Johnnies? I get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods.
Do you have coin? Khajiit have wares.
I dropped my phone in the toilet and this is a backup until I get it replaced under warranty. Everybody murmurs their sympathies. We've all been
That
there.
is absolutely the type of joke you would make if you had to replace if you were waiting for your phone to come back on warranty and you had to use a flip phone.
You're 100% right. That or something about the government. I don't know.
Yeah.
We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs and blankets. Pigs and blankets? I don't know.
No, you don't.
They're very good. I think there might be cheese in it.
You don't ever have
that
to stop
sounds like a
eating pigs
fucking
and blanket.
game changer.
So I made for New Year's this year. I had we had a very small gathering of friends. This was before the vaccine and everything. So we were all like COVID tested and everything like that. And I made pigs in a blanket with cheese in them. Like I took, I put a slice of cheddar, like a triangle of cheddar inside of the croissant, and then put one of those little smokies, and then wrapped it up in the croissant, and then baked it.
See, you know what? So what I'm thinking of doing for that, and I'm gonna have to try this, is you get the little fucking pig, and you slice it, and then you fucking do spray cheese inside it, so it's actually inside, and then you wrap it, so it's like all self-contained.
Would you tell your friend to stop playing Stellaris?
Yeah, I know. Fucking, if I had another phone, I'd... Hold on.
Uh-oh. Live on camera?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Zach's gonna call his friend and tell him to stop playing Stellaris. He had to hang up our call, so I have no idea what he's saying right now. So I'm gonna eat this burrito while he...
What's going on, man?
Pick a fucking game and play it. You keep popping up in the corner of my screen.
Oh, sorry. That's all fucking out of whack.
You're good, dude. My buddy Sam and I are recording something. He goes, "Will you tell your friend to stop playing Solaris?" So, all right, man. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Be well.
Oh yeah, you too, man.
Bye.
How'd it go?
I guess his internet's all fucked up right now.
I was eating this burrito while you were gone.
Can't wait to see how that looks in post. I don't know if I've got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful, to say the least.
That's right. Well, I guess it would be the one that was born first. Was it Briar or Hazel?
Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, and she's so grossed out by the fake poop that she makes me change his diapers. Now I've changed to the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now.
And the fake baby's not gonna fucking grow out of it.
Yeah, for real.
Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walk in on her after she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere.
So I appreciate like the fact that what they're doing. Like, okay, we'll give everyone screen time. I kind of wish they would all just scrunch them all together onto one screen.
That'd be really funny. It's like, I'm here too.
like when the one is like in the background, they just have him bobbing more so you can like see that he's the one talking.
Or like they take like the PNG file and they shrink him down. They shrink Joseph down like this big, and like he's like in like literally in between Craig and Matt's head, and he's just floating there. Fake poop, but still, I love the idea of investigating this doll's poop mechanism.
Yeah,
like what a sentence, what a thing.
That reminds me of do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack foods. It actually isn't terrible.
These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop.
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys.
Honestly, I've had some of those energy balls before, depending on how they're made. Are they pretty good?
Yeah, it's all case by case, but...
He's just... I can see it now. Pierce the kale chips. Cole would have liked that one. Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego.
Oh, speaking of which, I fucking... So there's a version of Ghost doing Enter Sandman floating around there out on YouTube, and it's really, really fucking good.
Yeah, no, we talked about this on the vidcast. Remember, I told you about this.
It's not out on the actual album yet.
But it's actually like it's on YouTube though.
Yeah. Also, two other phenomenal Ghost covers. It's a Sin by Pet Shop Boys, and why am I blanking on it? Oh my god, I'm blanking on it. It's one of the Rolling Stones songs.
Oh, that sounds good though.
Holy shit!
Just whatever it is.
It's the. I can't believe I'm blanking on the name. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and fame.
Oh, the devil. Something about the devil. Something about the devil.
Sympathy for the devil.
Yeah. Please allow me to introduce myself.
That one. I mean, all three of them are phenomenal. Ghost is so fucking good. I need to see them live.
Great. That sounds. I need to find that cover because I really fucking love Sympathy for the Devil.
We'll watch it together after this.
Okay, sounds good.
We all look at Matt, confused.
It's maybe not in any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. Amanda?
Yeah.
Eat the gears. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know.
That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. And also his cock. I'll ask her, though. It's been a minute since I made one of those.
Matt sides his head to the cock.
We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards.
So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round?
Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey.
Shift him out.
Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. I was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language.
I love Dan. Dan. Hey.
Yeah. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she could still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. What the fuck is this character? He's awesome.
I don't know, dude.
Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, bra guy.
Are you guys sure you wanna...
You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs. His only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. Now you have to ask yourself, did he fire 5 shots or 6? Are you feeling lucky, punk?
No, listen to the music.
Oh, my.
It's gotten very serious.
I'm actually going to turn this up a little bit on my
end.
end. Oh, my. It got very serious.
I don't know.
I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck, lucky with my own cock, great biceps, but it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gow in the back room of Shenzhen Tea House on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jijui Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table.
He just carries the deed to his house around with him?
All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts. I know it's like a fucking it's like a plucky instrument. Fine, the whiskey's yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil.
So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards?
That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys.
Next week. You got it.
I'll be there.
Sure thing.
This has actually been very relaxing, and I sincerely doubt I'll wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight.
Keep working on that poker face, Zachiel.
We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. That got intense.
Christ. The music going down like that. You've got dads. Let's go out with...
I'm going to say either Hugo or Damien.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because we've hung out with everyone else so far, except we haven't hung out with him properly, but...
but we've seen him. Because I think I'm Damien. Well, I don't think we... No, I'm Damien and Hugo, I think. So, it's up to you. I'll let you pick.
Let's do Hugo.
Okay.
I like his mustache.
What voice did I give Hugo? I'll make up a new one. Middle school teacher. High school teacher.
I think that's actually the voice you gave him, too.
All right. Writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures.
Dude, I can't wait to get back into building and painting miniatures once I'm done with school. Which, dude, by the way, as of today, 12 days left at grad school.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, as we're recording this. By the time you watch this, he'll be done.
August 22nd is my last day of school.
Damn, dude.
Fuck, it doesn't feel real. Like, at the beginning of this last class, I was like, oh, I just can't wait for it to be over. And now I'm like, there's no way there's nothing after this.
Yeah. It's a weird feeling. Congratulations, though, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
If you had one thing to take with you onto another island, what would it be? A Remembrance of Things Past by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles.
All right.
What do you want to be when you grew up? All right, straight to the point. What do you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us reads a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. I can get down with that.
That's actually not a bad date idea.
Yeah. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Amen.
You know what? That's a surprisingly valid fucking point.
Yeah.
I like both. I do too. I want to see what our relationship with okay, so we got one heart.
Okay, one heart.
One heart.
One heart.
One heart.
I think you get a heart per date.
Oh, you know what? That probably makes sense. So we haven't done anything with these. So Hugo Vega. Sounds like that's definitely an 80s action hero or villain name. Actually, first name Hugo, he's an 80s villain.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Hugo
Never
Vega.
give up, never remember. What the fuck? Never give up, never remember.
What?
The extended cut is the only cut worth watching, unless there's a final cut.
We've gotten that one before.
That's
true.
Unless there's a final cut, which, I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Want to hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings.
Ding! I'm so glad. Oh no. I'm so glad you messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones calling in sick.
Is there any possible way you could come by and...
Yeah.
Something
Is there any possible way you could come by and something them?
Uh-oh. Oh, replace
them. Okay. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get.
I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. Fucking truth.
You're not wrong.
Middle school is the closest that everyone experiences to being in Lord of the Flies.
Yes.
And I'm fucking... Sam, write that down and remind me to bring that up on a fucking vidcast in the future. Only because I don't have anything to write down on at the moment.
Okay. I will. I don't have anything to write down it with too.
Well,
but
we have it on the fucking video.
So I will remember.
Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda.
Morning, Pops.
Hey, how was middle school for you?
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible.
It is 3 years. That's right.
Yep. 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Everyone sucks, no self-awareness, it's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day, top 40s pop. Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. What was your middle school experience like?
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I had my first crush in middle school and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me and I'll never forget it.
What'd she do to you?
I stare off into the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the 3 times we held class together in between class periods. We held hands. Wow. I tried reading it as I started staring in the middle distance and completely flubbed it. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal. Her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. Him making me dirt in front of her.
Oh, God.
I don't want to talk about it.
That weasel Arnold Birmingham. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school?
Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for.
You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory.
Yo, I wanted to go to the clam chowder factory. Wait,
listen to this.
Wait. Only if it's New England clam chowder. You get the fuck out of my face with your Manhattan clam chowder bullshit.
Honestly, PNW clam chowder is pretty damn good.
What is it?
Pacific Northwest, like up here, they have some pretty good clam chowder up here.
Well,
I doubt it's as... Well, I've never had New England clam chowder. I doubt it's as good as that.
Really? That's like the clam chowder. Have you had Manhattan clam chowder?
Mm-mm. I've never been to New York. Well,
no, that's just the type of. That's just the type of it.
Just the style.
Yeah, because the New England one is.
Then I'm sure I have.
New England clam chowder is the white clam chowder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Manhattan clam chowder is the red one. Manhattan clam chowder is shit.
I've had both. New England clam chowder is superior.
Yes, and if you want to fight me on this, fucking, you know my
good fucking luck, because good fucking luck, because I'm gonna be with him.
That bottom can right there. That's a can of fucking New England clam chowder from fucking Publix. Fuck with me. Anyway, Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? Good, more for me.
No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen.
That's fucking gross.
It haunts me.
That's legit. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past.
Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like it'd really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! Anyway, Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. My very limited knowledge of ska allowed me to make that fucking joke.
What, are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole?
Don't you put fear in my heart.
Well, do they have penguins?
See, had I written that, it would have been, well, now I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have penguins there.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean.
Also
that
valid.
Is not true. No. Not true. I love aquariums. I'm fucking terrified of the ocean.
I'll tell you some of my scuba stories sometime. I sit back.
I've heard some. Well, the fucking brine pool shit. You told a bunch of like scuba stories.
Dude, that thing's fucking wild. Like brine pool's on a whole different fucking level.
Because we talked about scuba for a while on that one vidcast where you told us about brine pools.
That's right. We did. I did tell some of my fucking scuba stories on that episode. Mm-hmm. Link fucking here. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me, looking frazzled. Looking pretty fucking dapper for being frazzled.
I'm so glad you're here.
Hugo!
It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed, and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know is the case with all middle schoolers.
I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar.
Oh.
Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here.
Hugo walks me over to a gaggle of preteens who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start.
Yeah?
Oh.
Can you guys put your phones away?
My god, they're all kicking each other. All of the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then go back to texting. At least they're quiet?
Too quiet. You guys are up to something. I can feel it.
There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school, after all. No, you don't understand. They all wear Invisalign now.
Not the Invisalign! Fuck. We'll see. I knocked my water bottle over.
Ooh, pretty.
Ooh.
The classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. I love the octopus. We used to do it at the end of the field trip. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
Me.
Sorry.
These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil.
Sorry, I realized that my hair was all jacked up because of my fucking headset. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet?
Hey.
Honestly, it's just busy work so the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asked them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef.
I mean...
I love that.
I mean, global warming is affecting the Great Barrier Reef. Anyway... Teacher hacks, I like that. Wait,
teacher hacks!
I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books?
We just did a unit on the Old Man in the Sea.
Great read.
Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays.
Ah, so we've had a Hemingway reference in the last 2 episodes now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good shit. Gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on. They have a phenomenal section on tropical fish. While
the kids sit on the floor and pretend to do their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to the large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. As I lean closer, I feel him press me against the tank.
Oh.
That right there is my cock. There's a lionfish.
Smooth. I almost didn't catch it.
Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Why is that funny?
Whoa.
Oh.
Their spines are venomous too.
Nature is hardcore.
Ah.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here.
Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world.
And they just, like, keep it here?
Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them.
What happens if you step on them? You get fucked up.
Tissue necrosis.
Cool.
Nature's wild.
Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, you see that fish over there?
That one?
Yeah, that's the
humphead wrasse. Humphead wrasse.
yeah, but
Humphead
He
wrasse.
knows wigglyfish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No political fish.
This fish openly supports
This
the legalization of marijuana? Wow, apparently that was the right choice.
That was the right choice. I didn't know it was so progressive.
Times are
God,
changing, man.
Fucking liberal snowflake ass fish. Ruining everything. Wait, are you serious?
I think
Absolutely.
I'm playing it for the gag here.
Good one.
We lead the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim
Oh,
around
my.
in massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. Shut the fuck up, Sam. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk out of the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming. It's just boggling my mind that it's middle schoolers with fucking, like, smartphones and shit like that.
I know. Oh my God.
I thought I was hot shit when I had my, Gen 1 iPod Nano as a kid, and I had my fucking, what was it, the Motorola flip phone that everyone seemed to have at one point. You know,
Yep.
the one that you could throw off of a fucking building and it would damage the concrete.
Yep. I remember just being like super stoked about the idea of having a Zune when I was in middle school.
I wanted the Zune. I remember I wanted the Halo 3 edition of the Zune.
Because it was like that army green with like the Halo designs on it.
And it came preloaded with like 3 or 4 episodes of Red versus Blue.
That was one I wanted too. I never got one. I got an iPod, which in the long run was the correct decision by my parents.
Yeah. I remember actually it wasn't until 9th grade that I got rid of the Motorola phone because that was when I got the Juke.
Oh yeah, the Juke.
Which was funny because then I had in my pocket I had the Juke, which could also play music, and my iPod Nano, which could also play music. And I had to have 2 separate fucking sets of headphones because the Juke one was like a proprietary like 2.7 millimeter fucking headphone jack.
Yep. So I found out like a couple years ago that my high school not only gives all of the kids like laptops that they could use during the school year for their work and stuff like that, but they also have like designated phone time. So like you can be on your like you can text and play on your phone during designated times of the day. So that it's a changing world, my friend.
You know what that was for you and me? The fucking class between or the time between going to class. And hope that you didn't fucking run into someone while you were texting.
Yeah.
After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Wow.
Hey.
I walk over to join him.
Beautiful, isn't it? Oh. Top one.
You think so?
I don't know.
You know what? You said it. We'll go with it.
Let's go with it. What? Oh no. Yeah, played it too thick.
I mean, I'd rather not stare at you at all. Hugo looks confused. Great save, Zacuel. I mean, never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm suddenly very sweaty. I search around for a fish tank to tuck my head into to cool down. I stick my head in. Oh god, it's moray eels! They're eating my face! We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room.
Touch tank.
Here, close your eyes and touch the sea cucumber.
Ooh, it's slimy.
Yeah, it is. Which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moisturized hands.
God.
I love this. Dude, this looks like... This fish in the background looks like something out of Smiling Friends.
That's the sound he'd make too.
Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand down my pants.
Yep. Do you want to pet my cock, Zacuel? Some rays, Zacuel?
I will gladly do this, Sam, but once we finish this game, one of us needs to go through and do a supercut every time we go off script with some fucking innuendo joke.
About cocks or I will absolutely do that. 100% happy to.
And then we're going to send it to the Game Grumps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance.
And then it's like
animals,
like Ghost,
not your balls.
Yeah. It's like Ghost, where like he's behind. Hugo's behind you, like putting his hands like into helping you pet the fish in the touch tank.
petting like a fucking horseshoe. His hand on yours, and then he like helps you pick up a horseshoe crab, and all the little legs are going.
Oh, okay. Come on, it'll be fun and informative.
Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird. When there's no glass, when there's no glass separating us.
Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know what any of these things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance.
My delicious hands. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed, the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch.
So this made me think of a TikTok I saw the other day on Instagram.
Oh, God.
Where it's like, this guy, he's like, yo, they don't know. And then he said an aquarium, and then it's hit with a stingray, and he goes, Steve Irwin still got shooters out here, as he reaches down and like pokes it.
Probably in the fast car riding with the cap off, pull up for the band, bro.
And the first comment was, he got off easy.
Yep. Yeah.
Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me.
See? Not so bad.
It feels like fun, slimy leather.
As opposed to unfun slimy leather? Like what is fun slimy leather?
Then it cuts to Zacuel with the fucking stinger through his hand, just ah!
Things get a lot less scary when you learn more about them, right?
Now let me tell you about brine pools.
Mmm.
I dive my hand back into the touch
They don't get less scary.
with renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab.
A carapace.
My hand brushes against Hugo's cock as we reach for the same anemone. I
took my... Okay, this is going to be so stupid. I took my glasses off to clean them, and because it's a little bit blurry, I thought it said my hand brushes against Hugo's ass. Legitimately.
I pull away, blushing, rock hard. Harder than a diamond in a snowstorm. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, that's a line from the uncut version of fucking Ricky Bobby.
That's so fucking funny. Harder than a diamond in a snowstorm.
Sorry, I just get a little carried away.
Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious.
It's gonna be fucking Amanda in her dad disguise.
Dad Manda.
Why's that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. She's trying to kidnap the fish! Susan! Susan, get back here!
Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit.
Holy shit. Want to tell me what's in the bag?
I love that this is all happening off screen, too. Textbooks?
Yeah. Want to tell me what's really in the bag?
Susan won't budge.
What's in the bag?
I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think you might need a bad cop. Look, kid. I am strong.
No,
I'm
he didn't like
stronger
that.
than you. I don't care about my public image.
I don't know.
Zachiel, please don't say that.
I knew that was the wrong choice, but it was too good to pass up.
You have to do it.
You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do.
Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down?
Next time we won't say please. Hugo's like, get the fuck out of here. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move. Hugo leans down. What did he say?
Sweet Manchego, I think.
Hugo leans down and unzips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die?
Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later.
Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. If you ever
Susan!
If you ever threaten one of my kids again...
Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time this has happened here.
Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks. Sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Look over here.
Hugo points on some points... Oh, I thought I said on. Points... Oh, it's still wrong.
Hugo fucks on some seahorses.
Points to some seahorses gathering at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth.
Whoa.
Just really tiny, just...
Have you seen a seahorse giving birth before?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
It's fucking crazy. That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth.
A low murmur from...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I have new neighbors above me, and they have a penance for fucking dropping shit. A low murmur from the students. They jump back on their phones.
Fun fact, male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Fuck.
Man, we thought we had it hard.
Wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. All however many thousand of them.
So now because I'm not sitting in a river in Tennessee surrounded by women I don't know, I can make this joke.
Oh.
Did you know that when a woman goes through the pain of going through childbirth, she experiences 1/100th of the pain a man goes through when he has a head cold?
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true facts. It was so funny. It's undoubtedly a joke, obviously, but we were at Cole's family reunion in Tennessee, sitting in the river, and like his cousins and whoever else were around us, and we were just talking about how like
Chanel was talking about how men have higher pain tolerances.
Because she was trying to get a B off of her and towards us, and I was like, "That's not true. Women can give birth." And then everybody was just nodding in agreement, and Zach was just like, trying to hold the joke.
You can hear it in the fucking vlog. I start saying it twice, and then you hear me just kind of shut up because I was like, I am surrounded by women I don't know, all of whom have kids. I can't make this joke.
Not the audience. Yeah, not the audience. This is not the audience for this joke.
Yeah. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo.
It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. That's true.
Yeah, that's some good advice right there.
Very good advice. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. Also true.
Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean.
We'll get there.
We finally make our way.
Honestly, the more I learn about the ocean, the less I trust it.
Like the little oceans within the oceans, known as brine pools.
Yeah, fucking brine pool. Google brine pools.
Or watch that episode where I go on a fucking tangent about them. Mm-hmm. And then Google it, because I have the most basic of fucking knowledge about the subject. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit.
Penguins!
Do we get to see the penguins?
Oh.
Yes, we get to see the penguins.
Penguins! Hell yes. Oh, look at the one sliding.
He's not sliding.
Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to leave the puffins alone. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. So what was I so worried about? This isn't too bad.
Huh?
Hugo suddenly grabs my cock.
Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure.
What the, I mean, I know middle schoolers are wild, but this class is fucking crazy.
Fucking, they pull Harambe
Wait,
on
just
a
kidding,
penguin.
it's very bad. Is it one of ours?
I don't know.
It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend.
I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around.
I don't know.
I'll create a distraction.
Did they only record
Penguin
the
minigame?
fucking I don't know line for him?
Maybe.
Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room.
Everybody, I have an announcement.
I have shit my pants. The whole room turns toward Hugo.
Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins.
Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run into the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst, hey!
Penguin minigame.
The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here. Neither can you. Oh, sorry, you.
I'll be
okay.
Molly. I'll be Molly.
I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me.
Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot.
They missed a really funny opportunity where they could have put our character, like, behind this layer of the fucking...
in the glass,
but
like in the same art style.
Yeah, and then just had him almost like puppeteer, like, across as he's going.
So, I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the bird nest of penguins.
The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing?
I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom.
Where are they even gonna go?
They're gonna live in my closet. That's not freedom, Molly.
Look, I just don't even have the time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here.
Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. Little known fact. With some exceptions, so they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention they don't fly?
The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Try to relate to her?
Ooh, yeah, probably.
I think back to the time I released all the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel.
Money. Give me money.
I will give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second.
Okay, well, give it to me right now.
I reach into my pocket and pull out everything I have,
Shit.
examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change. There's also a button here. Is that enough?
Pay me the other 8 later, and we have a deal.
We move to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realize there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds.
Oh no. Oh no!
What? Oh, okay, I can just punch it.
What the fuck? Is that Molly?
Yeah.
That's Molly. This is fucking hilarious. I was hoping for a penguin minigame. like E Honda just fucking slapping penguins. These little squeaks in the background. Oh. Bribe that teen. Yeah. Oh, the penguin got the money. That is my favorite minigame so far.
I love the fact that you can just fucking spam it and keep them off.
I just love.
Glad that's over. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
And that's why I think the penguins are one of the best animals in the world.
A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everyone starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over.
Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was a thought that counts.
No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me.
You owe me $8.
What?
What? He said it.
Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose so they can compare animal thief notes.
Honestly, Molly has the better story.
100%.
You're not off the hook, Molly.
The only thing that Susan has is, Jesus, Susan!
Jesus, Susan! Zachiel, did you just bribe a child?
I bribed the child.
Yeah.
It was the only way to get her out of the exhibit. I'm not proud of what I've done.
I'm not proud of it either. Or of my penguin facts lecture, but at least we got her out.
Penguin facts, trademark.
Oh.
Let's just get through the day and get out of here.
With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. He slides his tongue into my mouth. Into my mouth.
Hey, Zachiel, thank you so much for helping out today.
I did not like the sounds that just came across the phone.
You're welcome. You're a lifesaver.
It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun.
Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? Last one.
There is nothing on earth more satisfying than a good cheese board.
Oh, great. Well, I gotta make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around.
I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the pan is at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight?
Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium?
It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin.
Dad.
We've all been there.
I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw.
Hey.
You got to go into the penguin enclosure? You steal a penguin for us? No, I hit him with a couple ridge hands, though.
Fucking that brown belt in Taekwondo finally came in use. Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. Even though I kind of flubbed it twice.
Yeah. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He'd usually kind of
a what? Kind of a what? He gets, like, right in your face.
Kind of a stick in the
Grabs her
mud?
by the collar. What'd you say about him?
Kind of a cock in the ass? What?
Well, you're right, but I mean, he's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes.
You mean take a nap?
There's a difference. You'll learn when you become a father.
And on that note, let's see what we got on this date. Tweed, Hemingway. There's a Hemingway bar. It's not very full. Gun safety. Look at that. Look at that. We got a gun safety bar, Zach.
I know gun safety.
Zach knows gun safety. He got an A.
Welcome.
Oh, that achievement, Asiago getter.
Oh, we got a group message from
we got
Damien and Hugo.
Okay, well, we got a joint message from Damien and Hugo to read on the next episode. But on that note, we're gonna cut it here. Call it an episode. Thank you so much for joining us today on More Dream Daddy. Do the good YouTube things. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to know when all of our videos come out, hit that bell notification.
Ring-a-ding-ding,
right
baby.
Matthew Perry! And on that note, thank you very much. And as always, I want you to remember to always and never forget. Have a great life.
I think
thank you very
we
much.
synced it up again.
Maybe. Well, look, that one was a little off to me, but we'll see. Last episode's
We shall see. Bye-bye.
Bye.